guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come check out this video. I really wanted to show you my full foundation routine today because it's been something that I feel like I've mastered over the last few months. I found some great products that really work for me, and I've really stuck to those for like the last 6 months. So I figured that in every video I film, I pretty much have these products on, so I thought I'd share them with you. So these are the 5 products that I turn to when I really want a flawless face. I use these actually in winter and summer as well. In winter because they're not super drying, but in summer because they're full coverage without feeling heavy, and they also don't melt off the skin. These have fantastic staying power. So without wasting any of your time, we're gonna hop into my holy grail drugstore foundation. This is the Super Stay Makeup by Maybelline, and this color for me is Sand Beige. Now I have gotten a tan recently, so this is the darkest foundation that I own. I might even need to go up a shade in a couple months, but I really love this stuff. It goes on flawlessly, and today I used my Sigma Tapered Kabuki F86 brush, which is one of my favorites. It's great to get around the nose, under the eyes, along your jawline because it is tapered. But with this foundation, I really feel like once I put it on, it really evens out my skin, like I said, without feeling super heavy. Moving on to concealer, I do have a new Holy Grail concealer, guys. I still love the one from Clinique that I had been using for years, but this Prolong Wear Concealer in NW20 is a perfect match for me, and it looks a lot more natural on the skin. I just go in with this under my eyes as well as a few places, covering up acne scarring and a little bit of redness around my nose, but I really use this mostly when I'm filming because if I do reach for that Maybelline foundation on a daily basis, that stuff has amazing coverage that I don't feel like I need as much concealer with. So on a typical day, I'll just pop some of this under my eyes, and it does work fantastically under the eyes as well. It's very moisturizing and it doesn't crease. And next up, I do have to set my foundation. Even though I do have dry skin, I still like to do so, especially in the summertime. But keep in mind that I have actually skipped the powder on countless occasions actually with that Maybelline foundation, and my skin just still looks great. But if I do have time, I make sure to reach for a powder, and I've been loving this IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation in Fair. It might be a little bit light for me now, but I still love this to set my foundation. Now, if you want to see this just on its own on the skin, I do have a whole video that I'll have linked down below and somewhere around here right now because this does have amazing coverage. But what I do is I just take my e.l.f. powder brush on a daily basis and just really go into this product very lightly and dust it around my T-zone. Now, bronzing is a little bit of scary territory for me because I don't really use it all that much, but I do have one that I really love that I've been reaching for, especially within this last week after getting a lot of sun, and some of my foundations are a little bit light. But what I love doing is just using a darker powder for my bronzer. So this is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in N6 Honey Beige. So you can tell that this is a lot darker than my actual skin tone. And I love using my Real Techniques powder brush. I swear, guys, the Real Techniques brushes are like taking over my brush collection. But I do love this because it's big and I don't really have to focus it all that much on certain areas. It just buffs everything out really well. So I just go into this and add it around pretty much where the sun would kiss my skin, along my forehead, down my nose, even just on my cheeks to warm everything up. And I really feel like this brings a lot of light back to my face. Last but not least, I did have to include my brows in this because I have been a brow girl lately. I remember thinking of those days where I'm like, you know, I don't really need to do my eyebrows, they're dark enough, but as soon as I started doing them with this Anastasia Brow Wiz, I was hooked. Now, I do like the Brunette one, and I love this because of 2 reasons. One, it has a spoolie on the end, which I've talked about before, and also the color and the very fine tip. This works perfect for my eyebrows, and I've been filling them in a little bit differently recently, a little more thick actually, and I really do like it. And this, guys, if you're looking to do your eyebrows, this is fantastic. I think it's only around $22 and you just can't beat it. So guys, that's all the products that I use if I want a flawless face for every day. I really hope you enjoyed it, and please let me know down below if you love any of these products or you're willing to give them a try now that you saw me mention them. Please make sure to take a second and stick around and join this family here on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And also give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it or found it helpful. And also, before I forget, just please leave me any products that you guys love for your skin types or skin tones down below. I'd love to hear them. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone!